Let's talk about, your experiences as a Nigerian author, particularly. Have you ever experienced any setbacks in terms of your career because you are a Nigerian author based in Nigeria?
So I don't want to say it doesn't happen, right? But I haven't had this experience myself. I mean, so I was talking to somebody and I said, these days, race and racism is more nuanced, right? You have to, be sensitive to feel it, right? Sometimes. But I mean, at least, of course, at the airport, when I came this time around, and the guy said to me, "What are you in the UK for?" I said, "I'm coming to do a book tour for my book." And he said, "What's your name?" I gave him my pen name is different from my name on my passport. So he googled it immediately. Yeah.
Then?
Yeah, there at the airport. He googled it immediately.
Oh my God.
He just
Are you
googled it.
serious?
Yeah. At the airport, he just googled it. He was an Asian guy. He just googled it and then he said, "Oh, good luck." And I said, "Thank you." So I don't know if that's other people's experience.
Yeah.
But I'm more. I mean, I wear two hats as a businessman and also as a writer. So when I'm here on business and I say I'm coming to see, I'm with this company. I mean, nobody ever says, "Okay, where you go?" But when I say I'm a writer, it's a bit more amorphous, right? A writer, has no fixed address. It's just you're a writer,
Yeah.
But I know that being an African writer can be a problem. You're not. I mean, I was at Foyles. I couldn't find my book at Foyles. Then he said it's at another branch, so and stuff. So, but you saw the writers, their books are everywhere. So of course they kind of like put us in the back stack of books. But still, we are coming up.
Yeah.
The more people like Chimamanda who break the glass ceiling, other people will rise. So you just take somebody to open the door. And rise. But I mean, for me, I have a 10-year visa to the UK. I've been coming here since I was 21. So getting a visa is not really a problem for me. But I mean, I'm still black. So
Exactly.
so there will be those kind of issues. So at the point, he just said to me, I said, "Yeah, I'm here to promote my book." He said, "What's it called?" He said, "Have you published other books?" I said, "Yes." So what are they called? I told him. He just picked up his phone. And then went on Google. But I mean, it was okay. So when they said, "Oh, really?" So congrats. I said, "Thank you." I want to write for a Nigerian audience, right? I don't consider myself particularly writing for a foreign audience, right? And my books are read very well in Nigeria. I mean, very well. I mean, I'm very famous in Nigeria as a writer. People know me, and I like that. I also have some kind of popularity outside Nigeria, which is also good. But my key constituency as a writer is Nigeria. But then people like Cassava Republic have helped us, bridge the gap between Nigeria and the outside world. When it comes to writing, I mean, it's not my day job.
Okay.
So I have a lot of things I do. So writing is a passion that I've been successful at, and so I do it when I have to. So, but if this was all I did, maybe I'll be more involved in it, But when I need to do it, I devote time to it. Like I'm here now for the next few weeks, and I'm going to just focus on doing this and getting the word out that I'm here. But Cassava has done a lot because, like I said to you before you wrote the stories, you printed it yourself, and you sold it yourself.
Yeah.
But this now, so this is just all I have to do is to write the story, and somebody takes it off my hands, which is very good, and
of course.
it also makes it more respectful, to say you have a publisher and or an agent and stuff.
Yeah, sure. So you say that your main audience is Nigerian.
Yes.
Why?
Because I mean, I think that young Nigerians are beginning to read a lot. And growing up, I studied English literature first and second degree. Yeah, and I realized that when we were younger, literature had to be in a certain way. If we're talking about Africa of the colonial period, was about the middle class, basically. So if you check Nigerian novels of the 70s and 80s, almost all the characters had a William or a Peters. You understand?
Yeah, it speaks to the past.
You understand? So they had this. And you didn't find a taxi driver as a main character in a novel. It would better be a professor or a journalist or somebody So I decided that my stories will reflect, a broader perspective. People who are not regularly featured in Nigerian fiction, and I'm happy I'm doing that because people engage with it. And so they're mostly young people, mostly the normal Nigerian you will see, and their stories are infinitely more exciting than that of the middle class, like our parents, who are the ones who have caused the problem for Nigeria in the first place. They were lecturers, they were civil servants, and see where they got us. So I want to bring in the younger Nigerian into the stories I write, and I think people engage with it a lot. Because this book came out 10 years ago. It hasn't been out of print for 10 years, and there are very few books in the world
that
stay in print for 10 years. Very few books in the world.
I love that. I think that representation is very important, and it's something I think about and talk about to people a lot. And because me as a white person, I see myself everywhere. There's some nuances, but still, I look around and I see people who look like me or look similarly to me, and you trying to make the people that surround you seen in your work. That's really commendable.
Now, Creaking Bed has been used, at least those who have contacted me, for their dissertation, or at least about 22 of them already I know of.
See.
So, and it's been used in about 9 universities in Nigeria. So, this is what you want to do. This is what you pray for. That your book is read, and if it's being read in a country like Nigeria, and look at Indian authors. India has a thriving publishing company outside of the West. And their books sell.
Hollywood is there. Hollywood is there, television or film equivalent of what you're trying to do. And if it works for television or film, then it definitely works for literature too. So, but what do you reckon are like the main problems that African writers who live on the continent face today?
The publishing infrastructure is not there. How many people can cassava publish in a year? Right, so we have Wida, we have Parisha, we have Farafina. But fonts are also a problem. And then, so besides that one is probably by Farafina. But then, can they do a book tour? Can they send you to festivals? Which is why cassava is different, because cassava, we're on Amazon, we're in shops in the UK, So I hear it's coming out in the US, I think, later in the year. So when you have that kind of access and distribution, it helps. That when you see it online, you can buy it, and
most people buy online these days anyway.
So that's what Cassava has done, and of course, it's taken 11 years now for Cassava to get to this point, right? So
it doesn't happen overnight.
The other ones are new. Wida is like 2 years old, Parisha is like 7 years old. Farafina is a bit older, but they haven't really grown the way they should. So the infrastructure of publishing and distribution is still a bit limited, and that affects writers in Africa. But then, like you said, we have a big population. I have a friend who published a book last year. It's called In the Name of the Father. It's
I've heard.
It's in its fourth print now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a new generation that reads.
One of the highest selling books in Nigeria.
Wow.
So and he's a journalist. He's done his marketing very well and promotion, and does giveaways every time, and people are buying. So he's done four prints.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah.
But how about, do you think African writers in the diaspora, because there's loads of them, right, face similar problems, or do you think they have like different ones?
So, those who have agents or who have good publishing houses, they're doing well in relative terms, because I don't think about that apart from Chimamanda, there's anybody else who can live off his or her writing. She's the only one who I think can have a life. Everybody has to work or teach and stuff. So basically, they're all getting by. But they have access. They can do festivals. They can do tours and stuff. But it's still a struggle. And the publishing life is a struggle. It's not going to make you rich.
No.
But then,
unfortunately,
if you have access. So personally, for me, I do this. Then I do lots of biographies, which is where I make my money from. So because then so this kind of books, they give you the respect. And you're a good writer, then you can now make your money from doing biographies. So if other writers can have that kind of mindset, or then they can also make some money off it. But that's what I do. I write full time, and that's how I survive. So yeah.